All right, guys, welcome back. 164 diecast newbie, and I thought right now I'd share with you some Redline Club cars, Elite 64. Um, these are vehicles that I took in on trade for doing a paint job, metal flake candy apple, on a buddy of mine's golf cart. And as part of the deal, he threw in these cars and trucks and stuff, and they're really super nice. They're Redline Club. They really don't fit my collection of stuff. Mine are more the cheapy, $1 to $10, $15 cars, and I like to get them and switch the wheels and tires on them. And these are all ready done. They're so nice that they stay in their boxes all the time. I think I've taken them out once before just to take some pictures of them and put them right back in their boxes. This first one being the Cowabug A. Really bitchin' paint job on it. Kind of a magenta purpley and the white. Really nice. It's got a luggage rack with the surfboard and looks like a maybe a cooler and some kind of a picnic basket. I'm not sure if the trunk on it opens or not. You know, some of these, the doors open and maybe that trunk opens, but I haven't messed with it because I don't want to break them. They're too nice, and they're almost too nice for my collection of what I have. You know, this being another one here is this Nissan pickup. You know, I know the bed on this truck tilts up and tilts back and sort of like a dancing bed, like the old trucks from the 80s would have been. It's an awesome purple, candy purple paint job on it. Real Rider wheels and tires, and yeah, it's just but it's too nice. It sits in my sits in the boxes all the time. I don't take them out. This one being a McLaren F1. Now I do know the doors open on this car, but I've never opened them up. You know, it's all I need is to open them up and break them, and then they're not as valuable anymore. You know, but awesome. I'm not sure if that's a orange or a tangerine or what, gold, orangish gold, spectral flame paint jobs on these cars. You know, they look like chrome. I love the wheels on them. This little Monte Carlo here, I know it poses. You know, you pull up the wheels on the bottom side here, and you can put it in different like hydraulic stances. It's got a pinstriped dashboard and speakers in the back package tray. And the paint job is just awesome. Spectral flame paint. Really nice. Nice Monte Carlo. You know. But like I said, that's a 75 Monte Carlo. Like I said, they're actually they're too nice for my collection. I know this car is posable also. It goes, you can either have it slammed or you can have it raised up. And it's a beautiful truck. Again, with the Spectrum paint on it. C10 Chevy pickup truck. And then I've got this BMW. BMW M3, 1991. Again with the Spectral Flame paint. Spectra Flame paint, I guess it's called. And they're detailed. They're nicely detailed. The headlights, the tail lights. I would imagine the doors on this one open too. you know. But like I said, they really don't fit in my collection of, I like cars that I can take them apart and paint them and change the wheels and tires on them. And these are already done. Here's the Freightliner. That's an Elite 64. And that looks awesome with cars on the back of it. It's all metal and metal. There's the original box for it back there. And the original boxes for these other cars sitting out here. You know, I thought I'd bring them in and show them to you guys. This is a McLaren M6 GT Elite 64, and it's a great looking car too. I think that that engine probably lifts back, the cover lifts back on it, but I'll never take it out of the package. You know, I'll use it to trade or sell. You know, if anyone out there has something that you think you might want to trade, or if you want to buy some of these, let me know. We'll figure out something. Like I said, they just don't fit in my collection of riffraff. They're way too nice. You know, things that I'd be willing to trade for are some of the nicer 55 Chevy Gassers. You know, I like that type of stuff with the real riders. You know, maybe if somebody's got some really cool 55 Gasser customs, might be interested in those. You know, or maybe someone's got a bunch of real rider wheels and tires. You know, hit me up. If you want to do a little swapping, a little trading, we'll figure something out. But anyways, guys, I thought I'd just bring you in and show you these. Like I said, they're all super nice, but they just don't fit in my collection. I've had them for several months now, and I thought I'd bring them out and maybe offer them up. Okay, so if you like this kind of stuff, give me a like, leave me a comment, and sub me if you haven't. And I'll bring out another collection of something here in the next video, and I'll share that with you. All right, guys, thanks so much. See you on the next one.